We are now just 124 days away from the official release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that, yes, we do know that this film is going to be a revelation movie. It's going to have a lot of different twists and turns that will lead to saga-wide implications within the Skywalker saga that'll really change how we view the past 8 Star Wars movies, which, like I've always said before in the past, could very well be a bad or a good thing. It's all a matter of how it's all going to be organized and executed on the big screen by JJ and everybody else involved with this movie. And on top of all of this, a lot of fans are very intrigued about Rey's parentage and her lineage, exactly who she is and where she comes from. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this movie, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, a description of Rey in a confrontation with the Dark Acolyte, who is currently under the control of Palpatine's Sith Wraith, where it's explained that Palpatine is giving Rey a lecture about the dark side of the Force and a power that surpasses the dark side. It's explained that eventually Palpatine goes on to reveal to Rey some revelations about her parents, where it's said that Palpatine eventually reveals to Rey that her father played a large role in discovering an entire planet full of Force sensitives that hold the potential to become future Jedi. It's explained that Rey knows the location and Palpatine eventually tries to extract the information from her head, just as Kylo and Snoke once tried to do to find Luke's location. However, it's said that Palpatine succeeds in reading Rey's mind and realizes that the location of this world resides in the unknown regions. Additionally, it's explained that Palpatine unveils that Rey's mother is actually dead and that her father is trapped in the beyond. That is said to be a very emotional moment in the film toward the end of the movie, just before Rey battles Palpatine while Kylo Ren is stuck in a Force stasis phase. So let's go over a couple of parts about this, because we do know that Episode 9 is going to have a lot of emotional moments just like this. The one thing that I do want to examine that really catches my interest here is, of course, the moment in which we have the Sith Wraith of Palpatine controlling the Dark Acolyte, giving a lecture to Rey about the dark side and a power far greater than the dark side itself. Now, this all is said to lead to a conversation between the two about Rey's parents. Now, specifically about Rey's father, the most important part of all is that he discovered a world over in the unknown regions that holds an entire new type of species, or whatever they really are, that have the potential to become future Jedi, and that Palpatine is able to dig into Rey's mind and extract all of the information. Now, in a strange way, this is exactly what Snoke tried to do to Rey. It's exactly what, of course, Kylo Ren tried to do to Rey in The Force Awakens as well, in order to find Luke's location without even succeeding. Now, in this scenario, Palpatine is able to do this with ease, where he actually finds the exact location of this world that he wants to destroy, that hold all these different Force-sensitive individuals that really do hold the power to become a new generation of Jedi. And what I love so much about this is that this is giving a great homage to Star Wars Dark Empire from, of course, the 1990s. In there, we had the world of Ossus, which was a planet full of Force sensitives that really could very well become new Jedi that Luke wanted to train, and Palpatine wanted to find that location. So what I like so much about this is that JJ is really digging into Star Wars Legends. He's really digging into the expanded universe as a way to really make this Star Wars movie very authentic, unique, and original to the Star Wars fans around the world, to really give us a new type of Star Wars lore that fans have never seen before on the big screen. And I think what's so exciting about this is that when we look at Episode 9, it's really going to have a lot of parallels to Dark Empire. Now, in my opinion, I don't know if you guys agree, but Dark Empire really is by far one of the best stories in Star Wars Legends that is now being borrowed, or cherry-picked, if you will, by Disney and Lucasfilm to really create canon pieces of those stories in Episode 9 that involve Palpatine. The other of which, of course, is how Palpatine unveils to Rey that Rey's mother is actually dead. Now, the fact that Rey's father is trapped over in the beyond really does make one wonder, is there more to the story than just that? What's really going on here? Are we going to see Rey's father in present time, or are we not going to see her father in present time? That's a big question open on the table for discussion. We do know that he will be showing up in the forms of flashbacks and stuff around those lines. Even J.J. Abrams said that there is a lot more to the story to tell about, of course, her parents and exactly what happened to them and who they really are in Episode 9 that J.J. really wanted to explore in this movie that wasn't really done in The Last Jedi, because they went right to them being nobodies, which a lot of people had mixed reactions on that decision by Rian Johnson. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to morning.